So I am the owner of a 2016 Jeep Renegade Trailhawk Edition. I'm sitting in it right now as I make this video, and I've owned this vehicle for just over 4 years. I have 160,000 miles on it. I've driven up and down the east coast of America several times. I brought it brand new for right around $30,000. Would I still recommend buying a Jeep Renegade after 4 years and 160,000 miles? Yes. Like I've said in my initial review video, if you're single or an empty nester, a young first car driver, it's good. It's a great vehicle, but there's not a lot of interior room. It's very high, but not very big. But I like that because it's small, cute, and compact. Fuel efficient, about 25 miles per gallon. If you do a lot of highway, it'd be about 30 miles per gallon. That's, again, for a 2016 model. I've had no major mechanical issues. I've had a radiator fan go, which eventually came out as a recall. I had a few minor issues, a few minor electronic issues I've done videos on. I've changed my brakes, I've changed my tires, I changed my spark plugs at 100,000 miles, but I've had no major issues. I really like the tire pressure control module. Anytime your tire gets a little bit flat, like most modern cars, it shows up on the dash, not just that one tire's flat, but which one is going or which one is losing tire pressure. So, but look, overall, you want to know, is it worth it? For me, as a single person, it's been worth it. Would I buy another Jeep Renegade? Yes. I'm hoping that this one holds out, and I don't see why it wouldn't until a hybrid plug-in model comes out. They're coming out in 2021 in Europe and in the Middle East, but in America, I don't think we're getting the Jeep Renegade plug-in hybrid models for a couple years, based on some articles I read. But for me, as an owner, I've enjoyed it. The biggest downside has been, like I said in my initial video, is that the seats are a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know how the newer models are, if they've adjusted that. I have cloth seats, not leather, but it's just the way they're set up a little bit. But overall, again, if you're okay with a compact vehicle with not a lot of interior room, I mean, I keep the back seats down, the front seat all the way forward, because I use this to live out of as a full-time nomad, full-time traveler. And I've driven it in snow, a little bit off-roading. I have the 4x4 model, Trailhawk Edition, and it's been great. Love the handling. I love the maneuverability. I just like it. So I really never look at the car and say I regret it. And I think that's a plus. I think if you can look at a car after 4 years with 160,000 miles on it and not regret it and not be looking to get rid of it, I think that's good. You know, like anything, got a little bit of bugs, but people warned me, don't buy the Jeep Renegade. It's a Fiat. It's this. Fiat's, the Jeep Renegade itself, I should say, is made 80% in Italy. But I've had no major issues. I have a couple little, like I say, minor things, but no major issues, thank God. Hopefully that'll continue. And so I've been happy with it. So I do believe in buying new, but you don't have to buy new. And yeah, I mean, I would consider buying a newer model. I do want a hybrid or a plug-in model in the future. For the camping that I do, I like to be able to run the air conditioning off the hybrid or electric battery rather than keeping the car idle. That's, for me as a nomad, something I'm looking at. But right now I plan on keeping it. I'm very grateful for it. I like the Jeep style that you can put stickers on it. You can kind of customize it. It's like that Jeep rugged feel, adventure feel. And I'm happy with the look. I'm happy with the drive of it. It's a little bit noisy if you put all the windows down, and I have the two My Sky roofs. My top My Sky roof, that's one thing that went bad too. The motor is starting to go because it's automatic and manual. So I've been using the manual Allen key to pop it open when I want it so it doesn't get stuck. So, there's pros and cons to everything, but I just want to tell you, to not stretch this out, that yes, I would still recommend my Jeep Renegade. I would still buy another one. I don't know what I'll do in the future, but just in a general sharing sense, I still think it's a good deal. Uh, I recognize that the Trailhawk edition is close to $30,000, and that's high for a small compact SUV. Now, but you can get the base model for close to $20,000. So the base model doesn't look as nice, and it doesn't have 4x4, and it may not have the sunroofs. So it's like, everything has a relative value. I think the Kia Soul, which is probably the most comparable vehicle to the Jeep Renegade, if I'm being fair, I think the Kia Soul is probably a better bang for your buck if you're not looking for a 4x4 vehicle. So, it may have a little bit less style, but it's probably got a little bit more features for the amount of money. So I think it's, when I bought my Jeep Renegade, I lived in New Jersey, so I needed that 4x4 to deal with the snow in the winter. Now I'm mainly in Florida, and I definitely travel to Florida in the winter. So for me, I don't need that 4x4. I don't do that much off-roading. So the Kia Soul is another option. You could probably get those closer to 20,000, and the basic ones, most of the time come with a sunroof and basic stuff. So, take a look at those two. But overall, I want to say I'm thankful. The Jeep's been good to me. I hope this video helps you. I'm an owner. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I'm just making a basic video like I do on my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Check out all my videos. I appreciate those that watch. Click the thumbs up if you appreciate the video. Thank you. Have a great day. Best of luck in your decision. And keep it simple if you can. Peace.